Online backlash over J.K. Rowling. That has never happened before. We're going to talk about the faux outrage over J.K. Rowling being involved in the Harry Potter reboot. Really, this is going to end, I think, the way that it ended with Hogwarts Legacy, which was massive success and massive sales. Now, look, the reboot might not be any good, to be fair. It might be awful, to be fair. But I think HBO, Warner Brothers, has committed to this 10-year plan. I don't think they're going to let online controversy deter them, because there was all kinds of online controversy about Hogwarts Legacy. The Atlantic admits that it was a controversy, it was a tempest in a teapot, and that critics of J.K. Rowling lost, activists lost. And I think they're going to lose this one too. They're going to make their reboot. People are going to watch it. They're going to make more rides in the theme parks. She's going to keep making money. It doesn't really matter what you think about her or what you think about her opinions. The reality is normies love Harry Potter, and they really don't care what she said. That is the truth. And the more outrage is kicked up online, I think the more likely it is that normies are going to protest and watch the Harry Potter reboot, no matter how god-awful it winds up being, just to stick it to the activists. I honestly think that's going to happen. We've seen it happen before. I think it's absolutely going to happen. Unfortunately, a side effect of this is I have a feeling that the actors associated with this reboot are going to get harassed, and I hope that is not the case. Anyway, this is Neon. This is Clownfish TV. This is another day in the life of the internet. We're going to talk about the situation with the reboot of Harry Potter, which we did discuss the other day. And of course, now all the media outlets are in lockstep. There's online criticism. HBO is defending itself from all the online backlash and oh my God, guys, people don't like this. It's all because they hate J.K. Rowling. Actually, some people are like, why do we need a Harry Potter reboot? You know, other people were actually pretty excited about it. They're like, hey, yeah, they cut a lot out from the books, and it'll be nice to see them go back and add everything again. But be careful what you wish for. She might decide that she wants to pull a George Lucas and tweak some things, but that is her right to do. I mean, I don't care one way or the other. I'm going to be honest. Harry Potter is to millennials what Star Wars was to Gen X. And as such, I am more emotionally invested in Star Wars, even though Disney has cured me of that problem. So I am not really emotionally invested in what happens with this franchise. I just don't like cancel culture. And I do like the Harry Potter movies, okay? I mean, I think they're all right. I think they're okay. Not the best thing ever, but I think they're okay. That being said, I think it's kind of hilarious that the three leads, or at least two of the three leads, threw J.K. Rowling under the bus, and now she's effectively deleting their accomplishments by rebooting the series. But you know what they always told us? They always told us, if you don't like this new version, well, you've still got the old ones. You can watch the old ones. Maybe this version's not for you. Maybe this version's for Gen Z. Anyway, The Hollywood Reporter has it. God, who else has it? The Week has it. Can J.K. Rowling survive her anti-trans controversy? I don't know, guys. Hogwarts Legacy, like $1 billion in sales. I totally think she can survive. I think it's already, that ship has already sailed. The public has already decided that she is not worth canceling. In fact, some people have gone to bat for her. You know, it's over. It's already over. Anyway, The Hollywood Reporter, Harry Potter TV series is already controversial. J.K. Rowling's involvement slammed. Max defends, it's just Max now, not HBO Max, it's just Max. Max defends its 10-year series plan to remake the Harry Potter books with a new cast, as some critics and fans take aim. It was greenlit by Max, formerly HBO Max. It's going to remake the beloved best-selling fantasy novels into a faithful long-form series to roll out over the period of 10 years. Except, there's the whole divisive matter of Rowling herself. Max could not make a series without a deal with the author, who still holds considerable control over the film rights to her stories. Rowling will be involved with the new series as an executive producer, not just a consultant, executive producer, though she is not expected to have day-to-day control or contribute to the writing. Many consider the author's opinions expressed about the trans community to be offensive. JK as an executive producer and her insights will be helpful, explained Casey Bloys, chairman and CEO of HBO and Max Content. We're in the Harry Potter business. The TV show is new and exciting, but we've been in the Harry Potter business for 20 years. This isn't a new decision. Yeah, if they were going to cancel her, they would have decided to do it years ago. There wouldn't be another Fantastic Beasts. They would, not be moving forward with another Harry Potter expansion at Universal. They would have canceled Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy was the biggest hit ever for Warner Brothers games, more than Mortal Kombat. Do you honestly think they're going to chuck this woman overboard because of some Twitter idiots? And here's the thing. The activists, the quote-unquote activists, the slacktivists, did not do themselves any favors by targeting streamers, even people who agreed with them. I mean, come on. You had Hassan Abi calling out these people, saying it's ridiculous to cancel people or threaten people over a damn game. But here we are. We're comfortable being in the Harry Potter business. JK is a very online conversation. It's very nuanced and complicated and not something we're going to get into. Our priority is what's on screen. The Harry Potter story is incredibly affirmative and positive about love and acceptance, and that's our priority, what's on the screen. When everybody read Bloy's statement, they decided to forget their concerns and take a wait-and-see approach. No, they didn't. Twitter already made up its mind. As soon as they said they were going to reboot Harry Potter and she was involved, it was like, oh my God. Oh, wait, that's the total opposite of what happened. Yes, here are a few reactions from media professionals. Vulture Critic wrote, the faithful adaptation of Harry Potter announced with absolutely bullshit craven disdain for Rowling's political impact is bad. Another reporter wrote, you notice they're all reporters? They're all media. Another reporter wrote, if you interview an actor or filmmaker or executive involved with the Harry Potter TV show and don't lead with a question about J.K. Rowling leading a hate group, you're done over out of the art club. What the hell? Out Magazine tweeted, we don't want any new Harry Potter content if noted transphobe J.K. Rowling is involved. Is that the entire magazine tweeted that? Yeah, I guess they did. Entertainment podcaster Dave Gonzalez tweeted, 10 years of a Harry Potter series with Rowling as executive producer is just 10 years of press events dragging her anti-trans agenda back into the news cycle. That is actually very true. That is what's going to happen. This conversation, I'm using finger quotes here, this conversation is not going to end anytime soon. Decider editor sarcastically tweeted, the witch hunt against J.K. Rowling continues with a 10-year commitment to faithfully adapt her novels for the second time, now in TV form, with the unlimited resources of one of the largest entertainment companies in the world. Witch hunt. There it is, guys. Well, they're hunting for witches. They're going to be hunting for witches to star in the show. And here are some fans. Adapting every single Harry Potter book into at least one season of TV is basically committing to a decade-long relationship with the turf. You don't do that if you're remotely open to accepting that trans men are men, trans women are women, and just be honest, say Harry Potter is a lucrative franchise, you hope to make millions off of it, and you don't particularly care about the harm that comes to the trans community from Rowling. They did. They literally did. Well, not exactly, but they said, look, we're in the Harry Potter business. The TV show is new and exciting, but we've been in the Harry Potter business for 20 years. This isn't a new decision. We're comfortable being in the Harry Potter business. JK is a very online conversation. Basically, JK is a very Twitter thing, and the rest of the world does not care, as evidenced by the $1 billion that Hogwarts Legacy raked in. Yeah. Whether this will have any impact on the show itself is unclear, yet it seems unlikely. The most recent, here they go. The most recent test case would be the February release of the game Hogwarts Legacy, which was similarly slammed for Rowling's involvement and faced calls for a boycott, yet broke sales records, moving 12 million copies. In its first 2 weeks alone, a more distant test would be the Fantastic Beasts film franchise. A 5-movie plan was cut down to a trilogy because the box office collapsed because the movies were boring. The first one was actually pretty okay, and then it just came off the rails. Now, they're trying to make a connection between Fantastic Beasts and the declining box office. I don't think that's the case. I think the movies were boring. They were not good. The films were kind of dreadful, with the second and third entry scoring under 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think it had anything to do with that. I think it was just the movies weren't good. They weren't directly connected to Harry Potter that people could see, so they had to ramp up the Dumbledore element, the Hogwarts element. As one fan put it, people who claim to hate J.K. Rowling are so funny because they still read her books, watch her movies, play her video games, go to the Harry Potter theme parks, and still buy the merch. She can't be canceled, and she'll never go broke. They need to realize this. As for Rowling herself, she released this statement: Max's commitment to preserving the integrity of my books is important to me, and I'm looking forward to being part of this new adaptation, which will allow for a degree of depth and detail only afforded by long-form television. She is not canceled. It doesn't matter how many hit pieces they write. My God, this is going to be a salt mine. 10 years of salt. Probably longer than that, because they'll probably spin it off if it's successful and do more movies, and she's going to be rich forever. Her kids are going to be rich forever. Their kids are going to be rich forever. You've already lost this, you know, and again, you do not have to agree with her. I'm not asking you to agree with the things she said. That is your personal opinion. However, you know, it's bullshit to attack people who stream her games. It's bullshit if they start attacking the children that are going to be cast in this show, and I hope to God they don't do that, but I know they will, because nothing is sacred. It doesn't matter. I mean, they get that ass mad over a video game. We're literally telling people, hey, there's going to be like 100 episodes of this Harry Potter show, and these kids are going to be the star. I guarantee you these poor kids are going to get attacked. Actually, the next story is going to be like, hey, the lead for the new Harry Potter, Harry, he just dropped out because his mom got death threats from some crazy furries or some shit like that. That's what's probably going to happen, unfortunately. So I'm going to wrap this one up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.